So I'm just hopping in my car and going someplace. I was trying to work from home. So this week I've been working at the office and I tried to work from home because I was feeling sorry for the dogs because they're at home the whole day by themselves and until everybody gets going. And honestly, it's just so boring. And I want to um, I, I need to have something. I need that sort of motion to move someplace, to do something, to prevent boredom from happening. And I think it's like super important to have a change of scenery, to go do something, to just get out and move around. Um, the boredom part of doing research, of sitting down, is incredibly real, right? Where you're just like you're 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 not there, right, in your head, and it's just boring, right? Like at the end of the day, it's just a lot of boringness where you're sitting down and doing something because it's quiet and you're not working with anybody. And I think this is a real big heart of the problems of doing research is dealing with that boredom and being figuring out ways to deal with that boredom in different ways. I've been doing this long enough to realize that working with others is extremely rare, like extremely. It just does not happen that much, and having that sort of collaborative fun experience does not happen that much in the academic game. um, and well, at least that's my experience, right? Like it's just not part of what ends up happening. And you work a lot on your own, and it's excruciating, to be honest. We're excruciating in the sense that it's just boring, and you got to figure out how to keep your mind active, keep your mind going, keep just being in the game. And so however you might do it, I don't know how you do it. But for me, I just need a change of scenery, go someplace, get out, move around, go for a walk, anything to beat the boredom that happens. Because I mean, this is a real issue, right? Like this is a real deal of trying to figure out how to deal with that. It's like I remember studying a lot in my undergrad and going to the library by myself just to have peace and quiet. But the challenge was always like it was so quiet that it was just boring all the time, right? Like and getting into that mind of being able to do that is hard. It's only you can only do so much. So that's why I'm changing up the scenery right now. Is to I think I might go to a coffee shop, get a coffee for a smidgen of time, and then probably just go to my office. But it's important to do these kind of things, right? To realize that just pushing it through is not going to benefit you, um, because you end up just getting distracted, you're bored, that sort of elements of boredom doesn't make you feel good, it makes you feel lonely. So I think it's just good. Like if you're at this moment right now where you're bored, just get out and go do something. Get out of the house. It's human beings are not meant to be alone, even though that there's some careers that sort of force that, and figure out ways that you could substitute being around people. Because I think it's important to do that, to be around in groups of people. The older I get, the more I realize how important that actually is, because the at least my career does not incentivize that behavior at all, to be around people. Um, and so I just realize how preciously important it actually is to be around people. And I think we need to look for ways to do that and to prevent boredom, to prevent loneliness to happen, and go out and do things. Find locations that you're around people. If you have to work, having that slight distraction, being at like a coffee shop, I think is healthy, where there's noise in the background. um, Trying to find locations to bump into people. I think that stuff is all healthy. I know it takes up a little bit of time throughout the day, but it's very, very healthy behavior. And it's very healthy for you to sort of maintain your non crazy mind, right? Where, we all have sort of a crazy mind, and controlling that crazy mind, I think, is important to have an outlet. So, with that, hopefully you benefit from this. Go out and go do good things. One of them is making sure that you're controlling the boredom in your mind. All right, take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.